Okay, so welcome everyone to the stream. Although, hopefully, we'll get more people in here. Um, Welcome everyone. Okay, so today, today I'm going to merge. Well, I've already merged the actual contents. So, um, essentially, yesterday, what I did was I got rid of chapter 14, and so now I have the whole story arc about the mines and everything in two chapters, which is good. And it also means that I have less chapters to finish. So, in other words, less chapters to do. So now it'll be 18 chapters. But let's see. It will be Quicksilver Chronicles Alt because that was the other was the original, and then this is the new one, which is these two chapters. And what I need to do is I need to do the merge. Okay. Let me think for a second. Okay, I guess I'll do a backup first. So we're gonna back up the rooms, like I've been doing. I mean, it's like I don't know, it's the old-fashioned way of doing the backups. And I do use GitHub Desktop to actually back it up to the cloud, so to speak, or back it up to GitHub basically. But I always have problems trying to restore stuff, at least in GitHub Desktop. Maybe if I learned proper Git and I just did it directly, maybe things would go a lot better for me. I just don't know how to use it real properly, and it will take me forever to learn how to use it. Maybe I should. I still might, but right now I'm not, obviously. So let's go to favorites, and we're gonna go to Enchanted Lands Phase 1. And I'm gonna, at some point, make, like I said, a progress, like a loading bar, like a progress meter. Um, but I just decided that I wasn't going to worry about trying to get more viewers into what when I'm working on pass one of phase one, right? But just because I need to get this done, I need to get it done on time, and I need to get it out there. So I need to spend any time that I'm supposed to be working on stuff on that specifically. And then when I get it done, then I might take a week off at the start of April. Uh, I might take that week off, maybe. It kind of depends, but and then I'm gonna come back and I'm going to start kind of a different way of doing stuff. I'm gonna start adding visuals like I was kind of trying to do, but I'm gonna try to make it like an honest effort to do that. So that means maps. That means the loading bar, the progress meter. It also means that yeah, I might do everything. I might do the thing where I'm starting to learn how to sketch or draw, and I might still do the thing where I go and I record my drawing attempts, or I might just the general drawing exercises for control, right? Stylus control, and I mean it'll be kind of boring, but what I'll do is I'll kind of place them in the background when I'm doing this other stuff. But then I'll also be doing the other things. Like I said, I'll be doing the mapping. I'll be doing some concepting. I'll probably use the AI image generator to do that. And I have to stick with the free ones for right now. I mean, we were actually thinking about getting subscription to one of the paid ones. But so far, I don't know. There's nothing that standing out that says, I should pay money to these. Like, I mean, if I knew it was gonna like make me money, or if I knew that if I got on there, it would somehow 10x my viewership on my stream or something, I'd probably jump on that in a heartbeat. And there's that school.com, that's SKOOL, and they have like different communities on there. They're kind of like learning community kind of thing. And there was one on there called Streaming Senpai, and it's basically how to help you stream and stuff. And so eventually he moved away from school.com and created his own Discord server, and so now he's got his own website, and they got some paid stuff, they got some courses, whatever. But they got an AI that's supposed to help you with your streaming stuff. So what I might do is I might look into that. They have a free tier, and who knows if the free tier could help, maybe I'd start paying for that, because specifically just for my streaming stuff. Anyways, I'm taking too long, so apologies for that. So let's go ahead and take these and let's drag them into my design documents folder. And let's go ahead and we're gonna rename rooms back up to I think it's gonna be like 15, or is it gonna be 16? Let's see some here. 16. Okay. We're gonna rename this, and we're gonna underscore 016. In layout tool, we're gonna rename this to 7007, and then we're gonna rename this to backup. That. Okay, and we're gonna rename this one to backup. Like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and say, we're going to copy both of these. Copy, paste. Awesome. Now we're going to go to rooms. I'm going to go into older rooms and make sure everything is clear out of that, which it is. It's just a thing, just the scripts. And okay. So now I have to go through the process of actually, yeah, I know this is boring. I wonder, um, okay, let's, actually, let's go to YouTube. Or do anything. I don't know which one this is, though. I don't know. Was this one of the ones that I could use in here? 2 years ago. Um, actually, this is the one I didn't know about. I wonder if I should just do a test and run it, or if I should chill and relax with visual effects. Because maybe Relaxed visual effects. Let's see. How long is this intro? Okay. Bjorn. Of 2D, 3D abstract colorful design patterns. Reuse content or unique art created by. Oh, no reuse unique art created by me. Started my journey. Yeah, the loops look cool, or the backgrounds look cool. Let's see over here. Okay. I hope you will enjoy my kind of videos. I'm just seeing if it's gonna say he didn't say whether you could use it for free or not. Bjorn lived in the northern part of Germany. Uh, created videos, design myself. Um, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, you guys, anybody watching this, go check this guy out. I mean, I haven't really used it. I bookmarked the one video, so I'm gonna go ahead and plop it into the background. So chill and relax with visual effects is what it's called, and so it didn't say anything about not using it. So we'll see. Whoever this guy named Bjorn, running it, right? And apparently he created all these himself. So when I run this loop in the background, or when I um here, let's do a pop out. Pop out, pop out. I probably don't need to loop it. Where's the dang? Oh no, that's full screen. Play on TV, theater mode, settings. How do we do the pop out on there though? Because I know YouTube does it. It's just I don't remember. Oh, picture in picture. What am I thinking? That's what it's called. Okay. In the meantime, so this is what I'll do. I kind of stick it here, and oh, I see. No, that's all right. I'm just gonna leave that there. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Here, let's do this. We're gonna resize it bigger, but then I'm just gonna kind of put it in the corner, and then uh oh, I see. I see. I can't really do that, can I? All right. Well, you know what? Let's do something else here. Let's actually look at one of his other deals where he was, and we'll play another one. We'll play the blue tunnel here. That and I guess I can't do a multi-picture in picture though, can I? Because it changes it, doesn't it? Huh. Oh, that's right. This is Brave, huh? All right. Um, yeah, let's go ahead and copy. Let's go ahead and run Firefox because I can do paste and go, and then we can picture in picture it. So there, that way. And then this, like so. Okay, that way I can just and hopefully I'm not gonna get pinged. If I get pinged, um, well, I'll still be able to contact him. I'll probably contact him at some point and ask if I can do it too. So, but in the meantime, uh, Brave. Now let's just go ahead and we'll go. I guess I'll go to ChatGPT here and we'll go ahead and that's playing picture in picture. We'll leave that obviously in the background. Okay, and then so now let's just go ahead and pull up this, which is fine. And let's pull the names up here. That'll be all right. And let's go ahead and check IRC and rookie saying hi. Boom, 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 boom. I just don't put the link anymore because um, I have a number of them floating around. However, if you're interested in watching the stream, I'll give you the link directly. Anyways, let's go to. Okay, so this is the deal. The deal is 14 is going to be gone, and I have to rename everything else. So the first thing I need to do is just delete all the chapter 14 files. So all the chapter 14 files, delete. Since I got them saved, I can go into, let's go into metadata too. So let's go to the layout tool data, and let's go ahead and I wonder if the same amount of files here. It should be the same amount of files. Right, 15 is there because, right. So we're taking all the 14s, chapter 14s here. Delete. Now, every hour on the hour, here is the news. How come the stupid Conjulus is there, especially when I have a stupid blocked thing on Kick? It's a blocked term, and it doesn't delete it or block it for some reason. It gets me. Okay, anyways, so we'll test this and then yeah, maybe it should be. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and close these patterns. We're already like how far into this? Um, we are. What's the dang time? I don't know. How long has this been? How long has this been going on? Oh, fine. Let's go to somewhere else that might tell me. No, this isn't going to tell me. Oh, live for 24 minutes? Okay. So maybe not more than 10 minutes I've had this up and running. So I'm going to actually just go ahead and leave that alone. I'm going to do like a test here. Two things. One, I'm gonna see if I get pinged for showing those on the stream, and then if I do, I'll probably never do it again. But if I don't, I'm gonna go and contact the guy. He's got a website and everything. Presumably, uh, he'll answer emails or something. I can get the email address, and I'll ask him if it's okay if I uh run it on my stream. Which what I should have done anyways. You know, I'm thinking I'm gonna kind of going, well, I'll just go ahead and put this on there, and then anyways. So it's just gonna have to look boring here for a while until I can actually get Grant Abbott of Gabbett Media. Uh, Gabbett? No, Gabbett. Yeah, Gabbett Media. He's the guy. He's the British dude that does these courses for GameDev.tv, and he does all kinds of Blender like tutorials and stuff on YouTube. He like basically his big deal is teaching people about art and using Blender, and there's some drawing. He does some other stuff. He said that I could actually run some of his stuff in the background to my stream. So I mean I could do that. I could pop that up. Uh, in fact, let's see something here. I should be working on my game. Let's just I'm not signed in here, am I? Let's close that. Let's just go to let's here. Let's check out one of my comments here. Bub, 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 bub. Accompanying to lots of stuff. Let you comment. Let you comment. Uh, let's see. Too gay for me. Man with no mercy. Not bad for AI. Sighting. Sighting's really cool. Like I almost kind of wish I could do it. I mean, I might be able to learn it, right? Get a scythe. Those guys when they do it, and of course you gotta probably be in pretty good shape, physically speaking, to do it. But I have decent sized backyard, and uh, I don't even have to waste battery power. Um, if I learned how to scythe, I could probably pretty much scythe my whole lawn. Maybe not on the sides. On the sides, might be too narrow and stuff to be able to swing that thing. But then I could just use the lawnmower for that. The air filter one is funny. That synth sounds are intentionally. Come on, do this first. There we go. I don't have the time, it seems. Um, awful replies. Big zero for most. Maybe try a very slow, plotty approach. Like watch one video a week. That's a minimum. Then you can slowly get better. You'll probably have more fun. Good advice. So the stream I game to go through some of your tutorials courses on stream. Wouldn't be the whole thing. Sometimes I might do beat no audio as we mute the desktop audio usually, but just asking because I got add a little. Um, anyways, he replied yes, so that's cool. And then and also if I do that, hey, let's go to his channel. Can I go to his channel just directly? Yes. Um, and now he's given me permission. And almost wouldn't mind being a channel member, but I don't have money. That's the big deal is money, right? Um, let's see. Okay, so he did give me permission, and I should uh link him. I think if I do, yeah, I should probably link him. Here. Okay, let's copy and hold on a sec. Live stream. Here, let me edit the details a little bit and save them. I don't know that he has a thing on Rumble though, so I should ask him sometime. But here. Background videos. Grant Abbott. A Abbott. Tutorials. Game design and game art tutorials. Zoom Builder and other things. And I'll just do that. I'll hit save. And then, which this is taking too long just to do this, but I might should just do this in fact I should just put it in there just in case I do it anyways, and just as a thing to show that. Let's see. What it really takes to improve this fast. See some of the longer stuff. How about the stylist character? Oh. Oh, that's members only, so I'm not a member. That's okay though. Let's just run this. I don't care. Like I said, there's here we can picture in it as the only one, and then I can just sort of, there we go. Now when I work on stuff here, okay, let's go back into rooms. And since I'm not, I don't have the desktop audio. That way, you'll still need to go and check out the. Here, let's make it a little bit smaller. I just want just something that kind of running that adds a little bit extra visual interest. It's not really that much. It's not that, but let's actually let's put this over here somewhere. Actually, let's not do the pop out though. Let's here, let's do this. will put in its own window, and then that way I can actually put it behind stuff. Looks like he's talking to somebody, which is fine. And honestly, maybe I'll pick something else because this is here. Okay, let's actually put this in theater mode. There, that'll work like that. And then I can also just kind of let's see something here. Is it just talking to this guy? It is for a little while. Let's do another thing. Let's speed it up too. I'm gonna speed it up to like 2 times here, and I'm gonna make sure that the resolution is not 1080 60. We'll say 480 because it doesn't need to be the highest quality and stuff. Like I said, I'm just doing this for my visual interest. And then okay, so that's ChatGPT. We're just gonna do this, and we're gonna minimize this for a look for real quick, and then I'm gonna just sort of shorten this a little bit, like so, and then I'm gonna check on who's pinging me on IRC. Send me the link. Bugging people, Vaj. Uh, um, nobody be bugging me if they asked. It's just I don't have like the link in front of me, so I have to actually go and find it. In fact, let's do I'll do it the easy way. Let's open this in a new tab. So I can do this the easy way, and then I guess let's go to stream text, which even though this isn't up to date, it still has the link here. Here, let's copy that. Copy. Okay, here if you want it anyway. It's just because I don't have the link in front of me that I have to actually pull it up. It's to my link tree, and I'm also on Rumble, Twitch, and Kick, but YouTube is still my main squeeze. How about that? So I don't mind people bugging me. It's just like I said, I didn't have the link in front of me. But you can always find it in the Discords I frequent and on my X profile or the feud or my X profile. Have it in your project description. Anyways, okay. Yeah, I could actually literally put it in my video description. I might do I not have it in my video description? But I could do that instead of having to pull it up normally. Because what happens when I schedule new, I always use like a past deal as sort of a template, so it automatically fills in the information. And then I could just have that there handy, and so whenever I'm streaming, I could just pull it up and whatever. I mean, it's not a big deal, anyways. Just doing this is not a big deal either. Okay, so anyways, let's get back to the thing here. Let's go ahead and we're gonna minimize that. I don't need the whole screen, so this will be fine. And in the meantime, let's go back to this. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to rename everything down a, and then I can also yeah, update the links with a couple of things. Yeah, just yeah. That's why I'm stuck with this nick for years now and didn't change the spelling. I was stuck with this nick for years now and didn't change the spelling. Yeah, yeah, because it now it's pretty easy to type in Ufgood, and now there might be some, like if you go into Twitch, you put Ufgood in there, there might be some a lot of things that pop up, but usually they don't have the exact spelling that I have, and usually it's part of a different thing or whatever. So it keeps it pretty unique so that anybody can find me if they need to find me. You know. Anyways, okay, so I guess the first thing I need to do is I need to rename these. Now let me think here for a second. Um, okay, I guess what I'll do is since chapter 15 is already filled, uh, I'll do that first. See if I can do a block rename on this. So we want to do 0, 1 star underscore T star dash uh 015 C dash. Oh, that's kind of interesting that it pulls up. Like the rest of these are fine here. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting. There's a hmm. It's always tricky doing the rename. Um, I suppose if I knew what a regular expression was and how to use it, I could probably nuance it to where that works. I guess, but I have to take some time to actually learn what that means. Regular expression means. What if I? Oh, dash. Why would that show up though? Let's do a thing here. Let's actually rename this. In fact, let's just do the full thing here. We're gonna name this 14. We're gonna go into here, and we're gonna name this. Oh, right. Rename. Let's Control C. Let's go ahead and copy that, and let's go over here and let's put it in here. Paste, and door 2, and we're gonna say paste, and we're just gonna remove that door to the totem of leadership like that. Save it. Okay, let's close that. And let us T1. See, I have yeah. Anyways, it's okay. I should be able to take all of these, rename. Let's rename these. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing again. What is? Let me check something. UHF. Oh, yeah. Giving him a. It's cool. Hey, if nothing else, it might make someone else want to check out my streams or whatever. Yeah, I'm not too like. I almost in a way didn't even know that Gen 2 man was really trolling me. I mean, I suppose he was, but it's like not a big deal, because it doesn't seem like it kind of depends on if they're being malicious or being jerk to you. Like sometimes, Gen 2 man doesn't do that. Neither does most anybody in game dev on Liberia.chat. So everybody's in there. It's usually pretty cool. So yeah. So go if you ever use IRC, use the Liberia.chat network, and then check us out at Game Designers and Game Dev. It's hashtag Game Designers or hashtag Game Dev for the actual channels. Anywho, let's see something here. Okay, so what when I'm doing a block rename in Mint, it allows and as wild cards. I know what star is, but what does do as a file name wild card? Zero characters after report. Huh. So for multiple characters, can you use multiple, like if I wanted report 10, I could do report, or does that not work? Multiple wildcards together to match multiple. Oh, see, I never do that. Did this work at the DOS command prompt? Because using has been around since like 64 days. Although I think in C64 Probably base. Well, I don't know if it's basic or not. C60 might be for a different purpose. I'm just curious because using the star as a wild card. Yes. Okay. From CPM, of course. File operations. These wildcards have been around since the early days of personal computing, though their exact behavior varied slightly between systems. Of course they did. Of course. Of course they did. All right. Enough of that, right? For me. Okay. So 0. Let's see, 0, 1, and we'll do this. Okay. T question mark underscore P question mark dash. Oh. Okay, I see, I see. And P10 is the only one that's a double. I wonder, what if I did P star dash like that? Interesting. See, it screws you up if you don't have like a leading 0. Because 10 and 1 should not be next to each other. Okay, so let me think for something. At least, that does kind of work. So replace it with 0, 1, 4. Actually, I don't even need to do the multiple ones. I can just do this as 5 like that. However, that's right. Let me ask Leo here. Okay, so I can do this to so I have a format for my file names, and I have changed the prefixes. So they usually go like 015 P no P1 P0 dash and I can extract everything after the hyphen with this 015 I'm going to T underscore P star dash, but I can only seem to replace numbers with %n and like nothing after it, so I couldn't do P And well, actually, I can do that, can't I? Huh. I don't know. Weird stuff. I might have to do everything manually. It's kind of annoying. I try to figure out a way of doing it to where I don't have to do as much manually, but then I still have to do it anyways. But I can't do a star here. I couldn't do this. The asterisk remains the asterisk. 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 Named. Oh. This guy is only %n. Works only for numbering, not for capturing or using text matched by wildcards. New regular expressions in the rename tool and use capture groups. Find. This captures $$1. Place. Huh. Let's see something here. What if I just put $sign in here just to see what it does? Okay, that doesn't do that. Okay. All right. Let's just do what it says because I don't really know how that regular expression thing works, but 015_t dot p dot star dash, and then changing it to $4_t $1. No, $1 doesn't do. Underscore p $2, and that doesn't. The and doesn't seem to work for bulk rename. Not sure why. did that. Okay, I'll try backslash. One moment. Okay, let's see here. Let's try. Where's my backslash? Slash. There we go. Yes, backslash works. There we go. Oh, nice, nice. And it actually does the right. Oh, that's cool. It does the right thing here. Okay, backslash works. So, what is versus matches exactly one of any character except new line and captures it. Caption the one. Matches 0 or more of any character, as many as possible, greedy, and captures them. Oh, okay, so you can just do all of them. Use when you expect one character. Okay, thanks. That will actually help quite a bit. Oh, okay, so that's pretty cool. All right, so it turns 14 into 15 into 14, right? Okay. All right, we're going to try it, and I do have the backup of this chapter, so if something goes wrong, I can just revert it. Okay, so let's hit rename. Rename. Okay, so let's see something here. Tone of leadership. And actually, let's just go do a quick. No, they'll all be 15, so I have to actually change that. But T1 P0 deadly turn. T1 P1 taking care of Wrath. T1 P2 random follower Wrath. P3 rest of Wrath's clan. P4 another random follower of Wrath. P5 another taking care of Wrath. P6 the rest of Wrath's clan. P7 taking care of Wrath. P8 follower of Wrath. The reason that these are all half of these are named exactly the same thing is because they're essentially the same page. So when I want to, when I want you to be able to do all the options, I mean, go through all of the branching paths, all of the deals, but in any order you want, I have to make multiple copies of the same pages, but just in a different order. And that's just because of the way I'm doing phase one. Phase one is there's no loop backs because I don't really have a facility for like a room. It's like even though each class is a room class, technically it's more like just a page. And because of the way I'm doing it, forward thinking, if I want you to do all of them, then I have to do multiples of the same page, right? I don't have any state tracking or nothing, so it's kind of funny because I did this because the idea is it would simplify things, right? So it would simplify things. I just copy some stuff over and I do this, that, and the other thing, and then it'll be fine. But actually, it's turned out to be more more trouble than just I don't know. It's finding out to be in a lot more trouble than just if I would have done everything straight out. But the good news is that phase one still works as phase one. So once I get this done, I front loaded most of the story, and then when I start doing the narrative pass, it's still going to take kind of a long time. Not super long, but it'll take somewhat of a long time because I'll be having to go through it and trying to make it sound like a narrative, like you're reading a book. and so that in itself can take a little while. I don't know if I'll be able to do that 2 chapters a week, but we'll try, or I'll try for more. If it turns out that it's not going to take that long, um, so I'm going to when I get to the second pass, the narrative pass, I'm going to do like a whole week of just the narrative stuff before splitting the stream back up into various other different deals, coding and art and whatever, um, to see if how fast I can turn them into a narrative that you can read, that you can follow, and if it's fast enough, if it's at least the 2 chapters a week, if I can do at least that, then I'll probably do that, and I probably won't even do any of the extra stuff to get people to look at the stream until I'm completely done with phase one. So phase one doesn't have that many parts to it though. I finished the story right. So I have all the story beats down. I put them down. I put the decision points in. Once they're all in, and you're able to just kind of play it out, then I go back through all the pages and make sure they all read like a narrative, like a book, and we'll see if that takes longer or shorter. Probably takes shorter. Probably, or it probably takes longer. Probably takes longer to turn it into fixing his eyes on the random follower. He runs at him full speed. The random follower is hit so hard that he falls backward lifeless. Thorin goes and hides just out of the village and watches. Um, I don't even know how I'll even write that. I mean, that's even a simple like couple sentence deals here, and he fixed his eyes on the random follower. I don't know if I say random follower. He fixed his eyes on the random follower and started started galloping at full speed. Galloping, I don't know, a wolf, even a werewolf wouldn't be galloping, but we'll just say it starts galloping at full speed. Before the random werewolf could react, uh, he's hit so hard that he fell over backwards in a lifeless heap. You know, Thorin sneaks out of the village and goes into the tree, goes behind a tree and watches. Whatever. Want to continue? Okay. Anyways, I'll have to think about that when I get there. That might even take longer than this does, which is kind of weird. But I'll have everything there. But to make it sound like a regular narrative will be a trick. That's one thing that I could probably get the AI to do for me too. I could say, I want you to take this, and I don't want you to add anything or remove anything. I just want you to make it read like a third person narrative, like you read in a book. Don't try to be creative, don't try to add foreign language or anything, but just make it sound like it's in the third person or something. Anyways, uh let's not take too long, I guess, right? So everything here looks good. So those regex things might help out quite a bit, but we'll see here. Hmm. Okay. So you matched. Okay, match the character, and then the star matches. Oh, okay. I'm just going to ask it directly. So I also have these chapter files, or just call them C files, not C as in language, but chapter, where it looks like this: 016 underscore C dash some name JSON. So along with 016 T star underscore P star dash some name JSON. Do I have to do a separate find on those two prefixes? Separate. Well, that particular use regular expressions with alternation. Regular expressions in your bulk rename tool and use find 016 underscore C or T. I see. Dot star P dot star dash. Okay. Slash dot JSON. And it'd be 01. Okay, so let's see if I can do this here. We're gonna do it for each of these. Oh. Oh, I can do that though. Here, let's here, here, let me do this. Um we'll do regular expression. We'll go ahead and we'll say 01 that. Then we'll do that. Okay. And then or means or, of course. Underscore. C or T. Do I want dot star or do I want star? Close parenthesis, dash. Yeah, name collision, of course, because they're each of those are the same. But when we do the thing here, and we'll start this with 15. That. Oh, I see. Because that still, I'm still learning how the regex stuff goes. It's just gonna name them 15, 16, 17, 18. That's not what I want either. What did we do? We did. So backslash works. There we go. Backslash 1 underscore. Okay. So doing this means it gets the C file and the T files. And the rest of the pages, honestly. C files and the T files. I can use /1 to replace. Do I use a /2 to replace? Let's see if that solved my problem though. /2. Yeah, they're all just T1s also, right? And then /2 and dash. 19 John Lamb's a date. John Lamb's a date. T1P0, T1P0. And actually, these are all the same too, so that's actually fine too. Only 16 how come? Oh, well, what if I and no, that wouldn't do that because I see. Um, Okay, let's do this differently then. I know it's taking way too much time. It's almost my time is almost up now for part one, which is ridiculous. But today I figured it would be a day that I'd be doing all this in the day, so that's kind of natural, I guess. Okay, so if I just do these, in fact, these will be easier because I don't need to do a regular expression on those. So we're going to do a rename, and we're going to go ahead and do 0, 1 star underscore C dash. We'll rename it to 1% N C dash. And we want to start with 15. So 15, 16, 17, and 18. Rename. And actually, I can do the same thing with these other ones here too. So that 14, okay, 15. Okay, T1. Each four of the T1s. There's only 4 of them anyways, so let's go ahead and rename those separately. We'll do the same thing here. We'll go rename. Okay. We'll do the same thing here. We'll say 0, 1 asterisk sign T1 and P0 dash, and replace them with 0, 1% N underscore T1 underscore P0 dash, and we're gonna bump this up to 5 like that. Rename those. Okay. Let's get all of these are renamed now. Finally, 13 is Chair in the Skies. 15, Totem of Leadership. Okay. 15 goes to 14, Totem of Leadership. This one is that. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to do the same thing on the dang. All right. Open a new tab. Go to layout to data, and so these are going to be all named 15s. So let me think for a moment. We're going to do all the C's here. $16, 17, 18, 19, like that. We can do a rename on these. Oh, hold on. And then all the T1 P0s. So we'll do the same thing here. 0, 1, no, 0, 1, underscore C dash, replace it with 0, 1% N underscore C dash, and we're going to start with 14, so let's start with 14. That. 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18 of the C ones. Rename. Now we need to do the same thing with the T ones. So 13, 14, 15, 15 T1 P0, 15 T1 P0. Here we go. 19 T1 P0. There. So we're gonna rename those the same way. Underscore T1 P0 dash 0.1% N underscore T1 P0 dash, and we're gonna name this 14. Okay, rename those. Okay. Now 15 steep. Okay. So these all of these ones are their own deal. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna rename, and why did it do that? Did I close that? Okay. Okay, so this one we're gonna have to probably use regular expression, I think. Okay. So it's gonna be 015 underscore T dot that. Um, let me think. I guess star dot underscore T star like that dash. Replace it with 014 underscore T dash 1 underscore. It's not working because it's something I did something wrong. P slash 2 dash. Why does that not work? Underscore 15 underscore T. Well, this is the metadata here, but that's all right. 015 underscore T underscore P dot star dash. Okay. 014 underscore T backslash 1. So how come it's not working? Why is it not working? Oh, because I don't have it as regular expression. There we go. Okay. So P1 taking your wrap, and that should follow these. Okay, rename. And what should follow now is unbroken 14. What time do I got? 5 minutes? I got 5 minutes left. And then part 2 here, or part 1. 5 minutes left. Okay. A deadly turn. That's fine. All the ones here. B10. Okay. The price of leadership. 15. Search to vacate princesses. 15. T1. 16C finds a good book. 16 T1 finds a good book. 7 battle. 17, 18. John lands at 8. Okay. It's good. That's good. And so that means both of these now are in agreement, right? Tome leadership, deadly turn, take care of 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Everything looks good. Okay, good. Good, and good, and good. All right. So let's go ahead and copy. Go ahead and copy this. These are all the files. Okay. And we're going to paste. And we're going to go ahead and copy the meta files too, all the meta files too. So 14. Oh, no, that would rename the meta. I don't need to copy the meta files. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so let's go back over here. And now we need to do the update. Now, let's see. Bump chapters, next door. Okay. Update all prefixes. Update all titles. Okay. Here's where it will get tricky. And what I kind of wanted to do this before I hit the break, and I only have 3 minutes here. Um, we wrote and modified some Python scripts, correct? We'll see if it doesn't just, yep. Also, their file names, update, preserve IDs. Okay, I can't remember which ones we used because I need to do the same thing. It's gotta update the chapters, the IDs, and the corresponding doors. I don't suppose I named the scripts, did I? Title fixture. Okay, so I'm not sure if I used next door. Get all the non-metadata JSON files, loop through all but the last file. Oh, I think I used one of the old. Yeah, I used the old dealie to update chapter. Next file. Okay, so that's the next door. That was that last one. Bump chapters. Don't worry about bumping chapters. Manually rename the JSON prefixes, which I did. Update all prefixes. I think that's update doors. Did I use update all prefixes? Next door. Update names from the label. Update all titles. Um, see, change this if the files are elsewhere. Okay, directory. Move extension. Extract title part after the first dash. Okay, we did that. Underscores to spaces. Update title field. I don't need to update the titles because the titles are correct. I just need to do the chapter one. Chapter. Update all prefixes. I think I have to run update all prefixes. Let's see if we can do that here. Python 3 date. Wait. Step 2. Step 2. Update all prefixes.py. Okay, so let's see something here. And it might not have worked at all, but we'll see. Totem of leadership. Okay. B0 deadly turn. 10, 9, and 3. I wonder if door to random polyrath, door to the rest of the Wrath's plan. Huh. On the deadly turn. And let's go. Here, let's go up to here. Let's go to rooms directly. And oh, 14. That's the old one. That's what I thought. And then this one is 10 and 9. 1, 2, and 3. 10, 9, and 3. Okay. That did not help. at all. Let's see about bump chapters. When did I change this? Scan files and build ID map, old ID to new ID, update contents, title, chapter, description, chapter num, bump chapters. Update doors. I'm not sure. And I'm supposed to be on my break now, so chapters next door. Manually rename. Rename JSON prefixes. Retitle pages. Update names from a label or title. Update all titles. Don't need to update titles. Okay. Copy. Paste. Apply this. Replace them all. Okay, good. Shoot. Bump chapters. Keep thinking bump chapters, but all right. The next door thing I think is the one that it builds up the doors. So bump chapters. Let's see here. The big renumber reconcile script is when we use rename files. One, the internal ID to match the file name. One, chapter X text updated to the new chapter number, and one of the doors fixed so the destination followed. Reads file name, strips JSON, sets data ID equals, uses regex like chapter, builds a mapping of old ID to new ID, rewrites store destination. Yeah, but I looked at that. That was the one that I looked at, and it screwed up somehow. Oh, I see. Next door. Page titles and names does not touch doors. Often run after ID fixes. Title fixer. Okay, we'll have to do this after my break. We'll write a new script that does everything we need it to. So I'll TYS. Talk to you soon. Okay, so I'm gonna have to rewrite the deal. I did it several times, but that all worked out. But I'm not finding the right thing, and I tried to do the one, and it didn't work either. Anyways, I want to thank you for watching part one, and I will see you in about an hour, approximately an hour. So, yeah. Thank you for watching part one.